20 silver is a pretty good bribe for this guy who makes 1 silver per trip. So
Yes,
he's well pleased. Right. Cut to, you guys get taken out of town and whatnot. When you get close to the place that you're going, but not at it, you see in a different house, not the one you're going to, but like the next door neighbor. There's a horse-drawn wagon with a back cage on it, and you see 4 burly guys coming out of a house. You thought you heard, give me listen rolls. The answer may be nothing.
Got it by half.
Yeah, got it by a quarter.
A Magitech gun zap, the really loud kind, from inside the house. You see these 4 burly guys come out. They appear to be like one of them is carefully carrying a cloth bundle, and you see like a little hand, probably a kid, come out, and they toss him into the cage. And then when they see finally you guys approaching, they go, "Ooh!" Toss a big tarp thing over the cage.
How are these guys dressed? Are they dressed like city police?
Much like you guys are dressed, actually.
Shall we intercede or keep going?
No, let's check out what's going on here.
I know you mentioned you felt like some violence earlier, so
they are preparing to. They're pretty much all hopping in their larger, more horse wagon. You've got 1 horse. They've got 4 horses and a big metal cage, and they are fucking off. Basically, they're going to be going past you, but you thought you heard with your amazing listen rolls some sort of noise in the house, like something like that.
presumably the person they shot.
So, what are you going to do?
House first, or are we just
and they
going to
didn't
take
come
out?
out with anything? They just were inside and then they came out?
Yeah, there was a boy or there was a child in a sack that they threw into the cage.
Well, we need, okay.
Or a leprechaun, or...
Right. Could have been a leprechaun, although you didn't see a green sleeve.
Yes, those dirty leprechauns.
Mm-hmm. The look on Chris's face. Although I think he may have frozen up again with that look on his face.
No, he's moving. He's
Oh,
moving.
I see. So you guys let them go check out the house right now. Cool.
Are they heading towards the city or away from the city?
Toward.
Are they moving at a fast chop or just at a standard?
Like a trot as opposed to a walk.
Okay.
You
We'll go to the house. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That we go to the house, check it out, and we get the handsome cab driver to gallop after him.
He waits and he goes, "Ooh. And in his mind, you can see another tip is possibly in your future. Just stand up straight, me old son. Just look around. Another tip. Don't be shy about asking for it. They're posh." So they got 2 sets of clothes. Whoa. So you guys hop off, head into the house doors open.
Mm-hmm.
Chris keeps I think he's frozen up now.
No, he's moving his hands, shaking his head.
Oh, I don't see that. I just see him frozen up.
Giving you the finger.
No, I see him totally, honestly frozen up. I'm not joking.
Oh, wow. No,
That's interesting because he's not frozen for me.
Weird. Okay, so you go in and you guys find it looks like kind of a lower class home. Inside is a gut shot old woman. She's like, she's apparently suffering. You're thinking she'll probably die soon. Then you won't have to worry about it. What?
Oh, I said I'm going to try to first aid her.
Give me a first aid at -30 because this is a nasty gut shot and it's pierced her stomach and intestine and they're doing something excellent. All right. She goes, "Hey, you must save him. You must." Save him.
Oh, wait a minute.
What, you have 102 in first aid now?
No.
Thank God.
If I had a first aid kit, would I get a new roll?
I assume that you're using your first aid stuff when you try to do first aid, if you have first aid stuff.
Well,
If
I figured it was like just stuff that was here at the house. I don't have an actual first aid kit on me.
Then you gather up stuff, you try it.
If I had a modern day like first aid kit, would that give me bonuses?
No, I'd give you a new roll though if you want. Well, no, wait, she dies. So no, now you need the necromancer's kit.
I can't resuscitate her?
-60, sure.
How about if I had a defibrillator with me?
-30, you bastard.
All right, I have the more creative I got it here somewhere card.
He goes, yeah, run into some major problems here. Give me a willpower ×1 to make the electricity work despite you being in a place that doesn't work.
Nope.
He beats on the corpse with it going,
right. Do you want to use it to get something else? Because I've got a couple of limited retrieves. So if you can think of something else to get, say like a will they chuck in someone's heart? A
Slinky.
No. Adrenaline shot or whatever. Or something else.
Every time he hits her with defibrillators, you see shit come out of the hole in her gut. Live, damn it. Live. Glad you're not wearing your posh clothes right now, Doc. You're covered in blood. No, not too much blood. There is a back room also, and give me smell rolls.
Is the house burning down? No, we just let her die. So
if it burns down, you'll be the last person to know about it.
We'll check the back room.
Nope, don't make me smell.
No problem. You check out the back room. God damn.
Now, why couldn't you have done that on there?
Blood's about an hour old. You get back there, and somebody has written in their blood before they died. They're already dead, Chris. They've been dead long enough that you're thinking even your non-working defibrillator isn't going to help. And they wrote stained GL, stained STAINED GL, and then apparently died. Whatever the fuck that means.
Well, there is that stained glass shop in the town, so maybe that's...
Oh my God, how do you know anything that's on the map?
Because it was right near where we went, wasn't it? Oh no, it wasn't there. Yes, where the hell did I see that?
Yeah, anyway. Right, and that's what's there.
Why don't we leave the alcohol here, so in case if we need to get into a chase of some kind, the bottles don't break?
I think it'd be more funny to carry them and have them literally bouncing around all over the...
Of course it would be funnier, but they're fun, but you know.
Yep. Let's.
Okay.
You see the guy that you guys were coming to see come out, and he's like, "What's going on over there in the McCready place?"
Someone shot the old woman. We tried to save her, but she died. And
that's government for you.
Took presumably her kid or grandchild or whoever the kid or whoever it was who was here.
That doesn't take me as any kind of shock. Not after what happened. He goes and turns away.
And what happened, Mr. Feynman?
How do you know my name?
We're on our way to see you.
Ooh, well, please come in, he says.
Yeah, this is for you.
Oh my gosh, he says. Thank you so much. Do you guys smell toast?
Smell who?
Toast. And my left arm's kind of tingly too. That's weird. Oh well. Come on in, he says. Yeah, part of my face isn't working as well. It's kind of weird. Anyway, Doc ignores like the three biggest signs of heart attack, goes on it.
Yes.
There you go. He pulls out some glasses and opens up the bottle and pours in. Fortunately, it's at least past noon, so you're not a rampaging alcoholic like Matt. So anyway, he says, well, who sent you to see me first off?
Dragon.
Which dragon?
There's more than one?
Is there?
The Dawn.
Oh, Dragon Dawn. Yes. Great individual.
Yes.
Wonderful. Sure. Yeah. And you brought me several bottles.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be with me later. Yes. So, well,
The Dragon Dawn referred you to us as you may be able to assist us with some inquiries. However, this other matter
anything
appears
I
to be
can
quite
do
pressing.
to him. Well, no, anything I can do to help out my good friend, I'm delighted to help. Sure. What happened was that kid, he's, I don't know, 6, 8, something like that, started breaking Magitech devices just by touching them. His father, well, because things like that, like the plow, the spooker, stuff like that. These things are expensive devices, I'm sure you know. So his father contacted the government for assistance, and then the old woman showed up. Not sure who the hell she was, or those guys that I saw with some sort of bundle loading it into the wagon and stuff. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. But I do know that if they were the government, I've got a good idea where they have taken him.
So not the stained glass shop?
Stained glass shop? I have no idea how that feeds into this. Yeah, I'd say that's a mystery.
Indeed. So if it was the government, where would they take him?
Well, there's a place within the Santa Monica Mountains. He gives you specific directions to it. Give me current event rolls -30, or you can support with memory if you want to roll that first.
Memory?
Yes.
Fuck. And then what was the other skill?
Current events at negative. Oh, if you have you can give me a 21st century TV lore to double support with that. Right. Then it would be a current events modern day to get the main roll.
Bumble.
Excellent. You know what's up. That is where the Beetlejuice guy lives. He's a dangerous fucker, and he likes prostitutes. And if you say his name 3 times, he comes and he violates you. Something
it's not like
that.
the Iron Mountain, Stargate, blah blah blah.
No, it's an actual location here in Santa Monica Mountains within California. So, did you make your rolls, Pete?
No. Do not make a current events law roll.
You can try remember. Oh, you went for the try the 21st century television lore roll if you'd like, Mister. I got a 20 fucking learn.
Humble, like Doc.
Excellent. Howard the Duck is from there.
Interesting. So I think it must be linked with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
There you go.
This makes much sense.
Makes you want to punch him in the cock.
Yep.
There's a lot of
All
things
right.
that makes me want to do that.
What is
I'm
there
happy to
some
be
government
one.
facility in the Santa Monica,
Yep, in the old Mash Mountains.
in the old what mountains?
Mash Mountains. He gives you very specific instructions on how to find them. But enough of me rambling. What did you come to ask, young man? Men? People? Maybe humans?
Men. Oh, sorry.
The Shadow Academy.
The Shadow Academy. The Shadow. The Shadow. The Shadow.
Oh, nice.
I hope they know.
He says, what is it you want to know specifically about that accursed experiment? Meddling with forces that we were not meant to meddle with, ripping apart the family. Sorry, another drink. Pours you guys more alcohol.
So I need to make about 7 years. So our understanding is that it was created about a year and a half ago by a wild mage.
Oh, you mean Max Bailey?
Max Bailey. Ollie's father
Ollie
is
Bailey?
Max.
Ollie Bailey is his daughter, or was. I'm not sure if she's still alive.
She was a couple of months ago when I saw her.
Good for her. I'll drink to that, he says, holding up his alcohol.
So the Shadow Academy.
The Shadow.
It appears to be a place that already existed that Max linked to this reality.
I'm not sure if it already existed or if he created it or just had complete control over it. I do know that the government snatched him away from his family. His wife was killed when this happened. His daughter was distraught and put into an orphanage, but her magical power was so strong that the government decided that maybe they could use her later. And at last I'd heard they'd enrolled her in the Shadow Academy. I'm sure nothing bad could have happened from that, though. Rolls his eyes, pours more alcohol for you guys.
Well, the sleeper awoke and...
Who's the sleeper?
Max.
Oh, well, I hope you had a good sleep.
Because
he apparently knows nothing about that part of it.
The Shadow Council had him bound up in the woods.
Bastards, he says. Never trust a government or a woman, is what I always say.
So he got free, and Max and Ollie went off somewhere.
Good. Okay. So what did you want to know about this?
So you had some specific things I thought you wanted to know, Doc.
Well, I wanted to, he's been talking about it. Like, you're not sure if he made it or if he linked it. Because as far as I know, that he actually made it. And then...
Yeah, I'm not really sure on that. I mean, I wasn't there. I just knew them before this all happened.
Just because there seemed to be some things in that place that, like the old library, for example.
Did you know that he was the uncle of the kid who was taken?
Was he now?
Yeah. Weird.
Really?
Just strange coincidence, I'm sure. Hey, pour some more alcohol. You guys look at the drinks. You drink the drinks. Fortunately, you've got somebody else that's driving you back. Are you all right, young man? You don't look happy.
Where did they live?
Just over there. He gives you directions. It's like 5 houses down. Keep in mind, the houses are pretty far apart. Like, there's fields and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Not suburbia. So I would say within 5-10 kilometers. So pretty fucking close. That used to be where the house was before it was burned to the ground. Freak fire, they said. He goes, huh. To freak fires, may they burn the bastards that set them, he says, lifting up his shot glass. Now, the disadvantage of talking to this guy is anytime he drinks, he stares at you until you drink. So basically, you have to match him drink for drink, and he appears to be a bottomless well of happiness.
Does he have any, like, does he have, like, beer at all, too? As a chaser at all?
No.
Or is he just drinking, like...
He's drinking like, I'm an old dude, and I'm going to get hammered, and so are you. That's what he's drinking like.
So, like,
in fact, you guys are already in the really comfortably... Actually, give me alcohol tolerance rolls. Build that shit. Just like Alex Kinley. You can be like Alex.
No.
Like Alex.
No.
Both of you guys are nothing like Alex. You are fucking lightweights, and you're pretty much like, yeah, you know, a little bit of slurred speech, talking a little bit too loud, happy as hell you don't have to drive anywhere because you probably find out what a hansom cab does when it's wrapped around a tree or something. But, you know, you're still mobile and shit. You probably had like 5 shots in rapid succession, and he's not slowing down. So you can tell that your next couple questions are critical and should be asked quickly because he's drinking fast and you're drinking fast too, because that's how it works here. Anything else, he says.
Does he have any other place where he used to stay or go to?
No, not really. Not as far as I know. And, you know, he pours you more alcohol.
Where did he work?
Well, the odd thing is he was a farmer.
And there was no barn over there?
Barn? No. Not ever since the incident. Something, I think lightning struck it about 12, 15 years ago, something like that. Most damn peculiar thing ever. I mean, they got lightning rods in lots of different places because of the Chris gatherers. And even though lightning rods tend to corrupt the Chris, there's always those bastards wanting to sell you a fucking cheap Chris that loses its charge quick. It's only the good natural shit that'll give you a good even charge, right? But, you know, there's always people looking to fucking make a quick buck. Making a quick buck, he says.
Making a quick buck.
You guys drink your drinks. He refills them. He says, new bottle needed. Opens up another one. So anyway, they know about lightning rods and stuff, and you usually put them on structures to keep them from burning up and stuff when hit by lightning, but damned if his wasn't hit. Some people even said more than once, which I don't even know if that's possible. They say lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place, but apparently it just shot the fuck out of that barn. That's what I heard, but it could just be talk. Here, to talk. Talk.
To talk.
You guys slamming their fucking shot. You're like, oh, Jesus, I can't find. You feel your heart fucking seizing up every now and then. Like, oh, come on. You notice Doc Fulton is looking at the defibrillator he's holding like, this could be good.
I might need this.
Yeah. In fact, if you want to defibrillate yourself now, that could really help. I remember when all this was just fields, he says, indicating the fields around the house. Not like these fields, but proper fields. He's starting to do the old man reminiscing thing.
Well, we're too drunk to fucking do anything else, so let him reminisce all he wants.
Right. One last alcohol tolerance to see if you can fucking remain conscious or if you guys end up sleeping over at his house.
We spend the night. I spend the night at least.
Right. let's see. Chris, give me a first aid roll on Pete, who has suffering massive alcohol poisoning that's trying to kill him. All right, it's all come down to this. If that's a fail, you're going to have to use your defibrillators on him, which means you're going to have to make them work despite not wanting to work. The other guy, he's gone passed out somewhere, but Pete's heart is stopped from alcohol, and he's just laying there in a pile of vomit.
I cast a spell. It works. He's purified.
Lovely.
Damn, I really wanted to see that defibrillator go. You want to shock him with that anyway? Trying to get a check in willpower there, Chris?
That's okay.
Are you sure? I'll give you be a willpower times 1, but I'll give you a check in if you could shock the fuck out of Pete with it. Now I'm going,
No, that's all right.
God damn it. Well, it looks like you managed to save your life there, Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to start all over.
That's actually a good idea. I cast it on myself. Excellent.
Yes. Oh, done.
So we can continue on with that.
You guys go outside. Let me check and see this guy's motivation. He is asleep inside the handsome cab with the blankets earlier described. The horse is like tethered over, or actually, yeah, it's tethered over there feeding and shit. Yeah.
I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Okay. Are you getting some of your questions answered, Pete?
Sort of.
Wow. Sort of is an awesome answer.
Excuse me.
These fucking people. New guy, contact me. He's a friend of Yana. He's like, I want to get in on a game. I was like, go to the boards. Everything's laid out there. Is there an abbreviated version? No. Busy gaming now. Go to the boards. Went to the boards. Signed it. Don't know. That's the last we heard of him. It's like, eh. Plus, I have no idea how he knows Yana and stuff, or whatever. I think he lives in like the States. So it's like, what?
Okay.
Does she have international following I don't know about? Not a clue. I thought we were her only international friends. I have no idea. Yeah, she's got her shit going on. Good for her.
She certainly does.
Mm.
It could be through the non-violent.
Mm. Well, the weird thing is this dude had friended me earlier and then said, oh, I thought it was somebody else or whatever. And so I just went back to ignoring him and stuff. And then he contacted me again. And suddenly he's Yana's friend. So I have no idea. It's very odd, but we'll see if we actually see him or not, because I've learned that 8 out of 10, or, well, that'd be 1 out of 5 people we might see. We might actually see.
Yep.
So, yeah, not a clue. Wow, what a fucking horrible end to a good night of drinking and shit. I mean, aside from nearly dying and stuff.
Yes.
It's like, you're fine. I got vomit in my hair. Good for you. Yeah. This guy's pretty much an old busybody who just lives in the area that apparently some interesting shit happened in.
Seems to know stuff.
He's not a complete idiot, and apparently your presence didn't make him dumber, which is great.
Always helps.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I do like having other shit going on in the world, though. It's like, yeah.
All right, so tree regrow is enabled on the server. So I don't know if Matt did that or if it's enabled by default.
Good work.
Looking at the server settings.
What are the other setting potentials?
Oh, just to do with whether or not it's
I've already turned the trees back on.
Yeah. Pete was just telling me about that.
I was getting annoyed having to run fucking miles just to get sticks.
Yep. Makes good sense. Pete's doing the Pete chuckle.
It's funny. There really is not a lot of settings compared to like Arc and stuff. There's really basic shit on this.
Cool.
Yeah.
Chris Tacos, he's back.
Yes, the settings are very basic, but
so
complex. You
guys go charging out to your handsome cab, and then you get to see the difference between the newfangled chase scenes and the old day chase scenes, because he's like, oh, it's a chase, all right, and then he goes and he gets the horse, and he has to rub down the horse, and he has to get the horse over, and he has to get it tethered right to the handsome cab, and then he has to get all that checked out, and basically half an hour later you're ready to go, and then like so he takes you guys back to town, and you're thinking pretty much he waited because there was no handsome cabs out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if he hadn't stayed, you'd have had to like either walk back to town like for a couple hours, or hope turnip truck was going your direction or something. So he's looking forward to a good payment. He doesn't even specify an amount, knowing of your generosity.
Yep.
Where to, gentlemen? He says.
Did we want to go to the glass shop first? My only.
Yeah.
All right.
Very good, sir.
Brigham District.
He takes you to the glass shop. Right when you get there, he looks attentive.
Yep, I'll give him another 20 silver.
Oh, thank you, sir. He restrains himself.
While he waited out there, and
oh yeah.
He
he's having
presumably raced the
Mm-hmm.
horses back to town.
Of course. Yeah, he's made like 50 some silver in a day. He's fucking delighted. So, yeah, you guys get out there. The stained glass shop looks like a shop that sells and makes stained glass. However, there is movement inside, and you can see lights moving around and stuff.
It's clearly a front. Let's go to the back.
Yes.
Yeah. There's your card, Chris. And you guys head around back. There's a door, and there's like some sort of thing where you can slide aside and see who's there, and then close it. They got that there too.
Full group. If there are 3 or more players, everyone draw a card. If not, discard this card and draw a replacement. Bink. Okay.
You're at the back door.
I listen at the door.
Give me a listen roll. Lower is better.
I hear nothing. No, I made it, but nothing good.
You can hear distant, muffled noise, like possibly people talking to each other, and angry voices, and more angry voices.
Now I'll see if I can hear anything.
Okay. Chose you.
Crit. Made it by 90.
Damn. We've got to go after him. I've heard he's up at the camp where the government does the experiments on the animals. We've got to get him tonight. Oh, if only we could get a big distraction. We don't have enough people for that. Damn this crow world. And also you hear, you look out slowly at Doc Fulton. He stops.
I'd say there's some sort of underground or something.
So it sounds like they are with the
what they say. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so possibly the old woman came from them.
Okay. So should we
knock?
Do you want to pick? I was going to say pick the lock and then kind of just
materialize within their shop and make them all wet their fucking pants.
Yeah, be like, so how are we gonna get the kid back?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Do you have any lock picks on you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I wake up without shit that I don't have on me.
Oh no, you're fine right now.
We changed into it. We are in our adventuring gear.
Mm-hmm.
Now, assumably, you would like stealth rolls now.
I don't know if he made his lockpick or not.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Great. The lockpick gang rides yet again. Yeah, stealth rolls, lower is better. For if you both make it, if one of you fucks it up, then you pretty much both fucked up. But if you both make it by negative 30, then you do that. If you can make it like Pete, you rise, you come. Then you were some people that were already present in big cloaks, and you just let the cloak fall off.
No, I don't get that fabulous. Not like that. But
did you make it negative 30 at least? No. All right. No. Well, they all look over at you, and then Pete does the cloak thing, and they're like, "God damn!
We must get the child back.
We must rescue him from the government."
My gosh, who are you? Where did you come from? Where did you get the cloak? Where's Phil?
He's over there.
I've always been over here, says Phil. And people go, oh. Yes, all right.
So we know they're likely to take the kid to the Santa Monica Mountains to the government facility there.
The Mash Mountains, of course. It's all so obvious now.
The old woman that you sent there to the residents unfortunately died. They killed her.
No! One of them says.
So, does your group actually have a name?
Stained glass? Who are you?
We are concerned fellows who
We're the lockpick gang.
Yes. All right. Fair enough.
Make their streetwise roll.
Yes.
They have, oddly enough, never heard of you. Although after tonight, they will. One of them grabs Doc Fulton by the shoulder and goes, I trust you. And cut to, you guys are in wagons galloping out there to the countryside. Oh, those poor dumb bastards. And
have you got somewhere to take him once we liberate him?
Yes, we'll take him back to the stained glass shop. They will never find him there. Eventually, we'll move him to somewhere safer.
Right.
Yes. Now, let's see. Let me.
Has Max been in contact with you?
No.
Okay.
Who's Max?
The kid's uncle.
Okay. Good. We'll let you know if he is. Now, if you look on your...
Sorry, I was just going to say, because he may want to help her.
If you look on your screen, this is the area of the mountains that you are eventually going to. If anybody can tell me what these mountains are, that would be neat. And I'll even give them a card. They are very famous mountains for some reason.
Yeah, I know exactly why you're calling them the MASH Mountains, because that's where MASH was filmed. Like when you see the helicopters coming in.
Take
Yeah,
a
that's
card.
that's I'm assuming by that sign. Yeah, and
There
that
you
looks
go.
like one of the mash truck.
They're still there, oddly enough. Let's see. Gothic outside. Yes, the show that went longer than the war it was fucking based on.
Isn't that crazy?
Yep. Okay, here's how you get there. Going west out of San Angeles, you go on the coast road. It would take a lot longer by foot, but I'm not worried about that. Then there's a concealed trail up into the mountains that you guys now know about. And then you get to the Mash Mountains, aka Santa Monica Mountains. Normally, this is a good day's travel if you're on foot, but you're able to go much, much faster. And it looks as though the site itself is now occupied by, it kind of looks like a MASH site, except it's all government people and scientists, and they have maybe 200 people here. Many of them are guards, or it's either guards or scientists. Large wolves are being held in cages near one of the outskirts. And the guards look well armed and armored, but not very wary. These are probably professional, or at least professionally made up guards that have a boring ass duty. Nobody ever comes here. Your guy's job, should you choose to accept it, is to create some sort of diversion. They'll get the kid. And then they've given you a place in the wilderness that's not toward town, so that way they don't get followed to town to meet up.
So we're making the diversion and they're getting the kid?
Uh-huh.
Why don't you make the diversion and we get the kid?
We've got this. We know what to do.
Which is?
We're going to get the kid. You make the diversion. When you make diversion, we'll get the kid. We'll meet you back at the rendezvous place. Good luck. Hey, hurry off. They seem to sneaky.
How many of them are there?
15-ish.
Oh, okay. So decent sized group. All right.
I'd have to check my notes. I think it's 15 or 20.
Yeah, that's right. I was just thinking it was like half a dozen or something, but no, 15. That's pretty good size. So.
Yep. I can't wait to see what kind of diversion you guys do. Give me.
Where about? Sorry, they want us to make a diversion, but assumably they want us to make it on a particular side.
Yeah, over there near the wolf shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
Give me medicine rolls. Come on, fumble, Fulton, you bastard. Oh, close. Did you fail?
I think I did.
That is hysterical. If Pete makes his, then you just hang your head in shame. You don't get that many medicine rolls.
Nope.
You guys both know people in white lab coats. They're either medic guys, scientists, or people who like lab coats. It could be a fetish here. Lots of them wandering around doing shit. Give me stealth rolls to get closer. Then I want one of you to give me a luck roll the air can support, and then a spot hidden roll if that person makes their spot roll.
Stealth. Spot.
Stealth at full is a pretty big one.
Yeah, stealth, not a problem.
Okay.
Spot by half.
No problem. You guys creep over there. Couple interesting things. First, there seems to be a satchel of something, like satchel, like carry bag, like a medic type bag, sitting forgotten under one of the tables that you guys are sneaking by. It's got a little piece of paper sticking out of it, and it's kind of lumpy. And second, when you were approaching, the wolves were making noise. Then when they saw you, because they saw or smelled or both you, they all got real quiet, sat down, and are just kind of looking at you. And one of them tilts its head and looks at you. These are unusually large and intelligent-looking wolves.
I look at the note that's in the bag.
You open it. It's not a note. It's a whole bunch of papers, like documents of some sort. Unfortunately, it's nighttime right now. Lighting's not good enough for reading. Creating a light, really a bad idea, you're thinking.
All right. I grab the satchel. I look at the dog.
Stuff, he says. One of the wolves goes, yep, really quietly like that.
How does the wolf cage appear to be secured?
A stupidly easy to open lock, if you remember, of the lockpick gang.
So why don't we just I'll undo the lock and then
Yeah, the wolves can go out a bit and then they start howling and barking or whatever and then flee to the hills.
The wolves look at each other and one of them nods at you.
okay. I unlock the thing.
They all quietly go out. One of them turns and they go and they smell you guys.
Mm-hmm.
These are unusually large, fierce-looking wolves. The one nods at you.
I'll scratch him behind the ear.
There's a faint growl, like when you start reaching your hand out. Faint growl. Do you want to continue with this action to see what happens? Yeah, fuck it. I like my hand, you say. And they then go off, and looks like they're going into camp. You're thinking we could have had our diversion here. There are total, I'm not making you roll a lockpick roll for each one. I'm just going to assume you get it. There's a total of 8 large cases holding about 5 large wolves. Do you wish to open all of them?
Oh, yeah.
Done. Yeah, lockpicking, easy, you say. Let's see. Yeah, all of the wolves just quietly, none bite at you, none snap at you. They just quietly file out and go off, and they appear to be able to create a hell of a diversion. Yeah. Now, give me spot hidden rolls as you guys are watching. You're in a good spot just to watch and shit. You're not too worried about getting discovered, especially now that the screaming has started.
Where did the screaming start at?
Where the wolves were biting some of the people and shit.
I'm going to go and beat the shit out of all those people.
I keep forgetting about that. We're going to do 5 rounds of combat here as Doc gets his bloodlust out. Jesus Christ.
I'll be keeping an eye on Doc and keeping an eye out for anybody that might try and take advantage of him, like shoot him or something.
You got his back. Good call. Oh, Jesus, that's fucking funny. I'm going to go beat the shit out of them. This is your best insanity ever. So, right. First round of 5, unless we get like setbacks, we'll add extra rounds and shit like that. Doc wades into fucking combat. There's various guards, there's wolves leaping on people, there's people screaming. He ignores all of them except for one of the screaming people and goes after them. Doc, you were close enough to do whatever you want. Some wolf's got a guy's leg or whatever. You've got the rest of him. What weapon are you using?
Slap him in the face. It's always fists. It's always been when someone's screaming, I just walk up to them and beat the shit out of them with my hands.
I like it. Get some. It's better than pulling out a rocket launcher every time somebody screams.
I agree with that. I slap him for 1 point.
Got it. You pimp slap the shit out of him. No problem. Next round. McKay, let's see. Attacking somebody with an unusual weapon is first. Villains get a free reroll. See if anybody decides they want a piece of Doc. 1. Holy shit. A couple of the guards are going for Doc while he's busy slapping the screaming guy around, Pete. 2 guys.
I pick up a chair and slam it, hit the chair. Oh, actually, I can't pick up and hit someone at the same round, can I?
No.
All right. I guess I'll just have to go in brutal.
Okay, you're first, but there are two of them, and they get a free reroll this round while they attempt to beat the shit out of Doc.
Yep. I will quick draw my knife. Yes. And I attack one of them.
It'd be fucking hilarious if he had a haste card.
Yep. And I connect.
Excellent. Give me some high
And
damage
so
to
it's
put him
gonna
down like a
be-
rabid snow leopard.
Oh, sorry. Got martial arts. Where's my knife martial arts? Wrong skill. Sorry. My wrong martial arts. There it is. Yep. All right. So it's going to go D8,
D10.
and D12.
D12? Do you have magic
Yeah,
cookery or something? Of course you
I've
do.
got a really nicely made cookery that does D8 damage base.
Wow.
With
And
a
then your strength and then your
yep.
martial art.
Yeah. So actually, does it go D12 or does it go to 2D6 after D10?
Yeah, D12, I believe, yep.
Yeah, it is D12. All right. Where are we? D12. 12 points.
Right. Pete goes up, goes, pop. Guy's head pops right the fuck off. Nice and clean and no caffeine. Excellent. Yeah, very surprised dude. The other guy, let me see if he wants to keep going for Doc or if he wants to change his target. 1-2 Doc. Yeah, he blindsides Doc, who's busy pimp slapping the shit out of him. All right, it looks like he's attempting to mount Doc from behind while Doc is bent over, slapping the dude, Pete. Okay. Chris on my monitor is frozen up, by the way. I have no clue why.
I'm still here.
No, he's moving.
Hooray. Okay. Next round. Oh, wait. He gets a free reroll. Aha. You'll take that reroll on that 90 fucking 5. Yeah. It's not good. He missed by about a point. So a whiff of air goes by, and you can tell Doc is going to get beaten the shit out of. But next round, heroes are first, villains are second. The guy goes, ah! And Doc goes, Doc, go ahead and slap him around some. Wolf chews on his foot.
Nice. Very nice. Is that 2 crits?
No, I'm not that good at martial arts. Although it would have been pretty fabulous if it was a double crit.
I'd be
Yeah.
impressed.
Balls. Okay, so strength, crit.
Rolling a 6 is pretty fucking good there. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, Pete, that guy I think is going to stop screaming now. But Pete, go ahead between him and the fucking wolf. Go ahead and roll on the other dude.
Fumble.
Fumble. We now go to the fumble deck.
I will
Live.
spend 1 hero point.
Are you sure you don't know what the fumble deck card is?
Yeah, no, it's late. And
Oh.
the session looks like it's almost over, so just to expedite. Yeah,
Wow.
definitely glad I...
Yeah, you are a happy boy that you did that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's better. So what do we say? D12.
Come on, 12. Pop that head right up.
Wow.
You can, it shows the
That's
guy
only-
go, my shirt.
Yeah, that's the only problem with... Yeah. Anyway.
All right. And for his round, he goes, let's see, does he want to deal with Chris? 1, 2. Yeah, he's apparently really, really after Doc. So this guy manages to hit. He brings in his big stunning thing. Chris takes 5 points of electrical damage. You go, "Bah!"
That's not nice.
Now, all right, and now we go to round 3. Is this 3?
Yeah.
Go.
Didn't you... Oh, no, it's actually too late. I was going to say, didn't you have a phase up?
That's for big damage.
Yeah.
Villains are first. Heroes are second. Heroes get a free reroll. Wildly gesticulating is approved. Right. He goes for it again on Chris. Zot. Zah, says Chris. 4 more electrical points of damage sink into you, causing your hair to begin to stand on end and you to go. Bah! If Chris is dying, I can't. Nobody seems to be moving anymore. It's just,
Crit.
oh, there we go.
Lovely.
Taking damage.
You did 1 point.
Yep.
D12, so that's going to be 2D12.
No problem. It looks like Gurkha Boy is losing his shit on people here.
14 points of damage.
This thing is
Goes
really
the
good
weasel.
at the heads.
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was doing this previously to people.
Mm-hmm. All right. And let me just check the last 2 rounds. See, there's the Australian resistance card.
Mm-hmm.
And this round, say you're not in direct combat, so saying something nice about Australia is approved.
Australia, 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 we love you. Crack tube, to quote Monty Python.
Nice. Chris?
Not everything deadly comes from Australia. Looks over at you. Maybe not.
That's where the card there. And the last round of combat, nothing's approved. So, right. Now, you guys managed to give me a stealth roll to escape in the fuckery. Because even though he can pop off one head around, there's a lot of guys with the Magitech guns around and shit. So you really would like to make this.
Made it.
Before
You
leaving,
like it.
Before leaving, I'm just making sure Doc hadn't lost the bag in that struggle.
There it is. He did actually take a card for remembering the bag because he was concentrating on slapping the fuck out of somebody.
Mm-hmm. And yep, by lots.
It just shows him spin and he burrows into the ground and he comes out somewhere else. He's like, I'm a ninja. So no problem. You guys get back to the place, the meeting place, and you're waiting for the other people to show up. I'll let you know when they do. Pass as much time as you need.
I think we should go to where the wagons are, because I don't think they're coming back.
No. They may have gotten themselves into some difficulty and may need rescuing themselves.
No, they probably don't trust us.
No, that's possibly that too. Well, let's go there and see.
Right. The wagon is mysteriously gone. You're thinking this is why you need to low jacket or at least put the club across the horse so that they can't use the reins on the horse. Anyway, so the wagon's been stolen or it's gone somehow.
So can we track it?
There's a big obvious wheels going that way.
As
Go
in
that way.
back the way it came or off in a different direction?
It appears that it's going back toward town. Ooh. So apparently the wagon thieves have gone off to town.
Well, then off we go.
No problem. Give me a tracking roll once you get into busier, more used parts of the town stuff. Or
yeah, they're pretty
Yeah,
worthless. The
crit.
cannibals.
It shows you guys arrive in front of the glass shop, and he goes, "Yeah."
Yeah.
I'm gonna
it's-
go on
I put-
inside.
No problem. It appears that with your crit, it appears that some of the people went in and stuff like that, and then the wagon went off much lighter. But you guys, the place is locked up, and
on the background with some other people, so
it's locked up, and
chatting away for-
oh, it's gonna end soon. It's all locked up. You're going to need a lockpick to get in.
Okay.
Damn, we're
Yeah.
screwed.
No problem. Once you get in there, then you.
Just if you can see.
Trapdoor into the sewers?
When you come out, because
How'd you know?
there's a small.
I was expecting.
Yeah, the one with the yellow
Cool.
door.
Because
Yeah,
I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Very,
How else do you
very
think I know?
basic. It's like a fucking
no problem.
thing with a little fire pit next to it.
You guys, I'm going to try to make it shorter because Matt's going on. I don't want to mess it up too bad on the recording and stuff. But you guys head within the sewers and give me sneak rolls when you get closer.
Half.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
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 No problem. You get to a huge chamber within the sewers that's got small pieces of stained glass and stuff that's been made inaccessible due to a shimmering blue magic force field and stuff. And you can see that they've got the kid awake and they're encouraging him, go touch that. And he's like, no, I don't want to. It feels wrong in there. And they're like,
No,
you must do it. Only this can save you. And he's like, no. And they're acting like creepy as fuck. And they all have robes on and shit.
It kind of seems like you get
Again, with the cultists.
Uh-huh.
So it's just
The kid goes into the force field and he seems to absorb all of it. He falls to the ground, writhing and convulsing. The cultists go in and begin chanting.
Shall we disrupt the chanting? We'll see what happens.
Some of the cultists are arguing about what to do with the kid. Should we kill him? Should we let him live? He's pretty fucking dangerous. I don't think we should touch him. I don't know. Stuff like that.
Why don't you grab the kid and I will disrupt what they're doing?
All right.
There are a lot of cultists here. Just FYI, there seems to be maybe 30 or 40 of them here.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they chanting in a particular language?
Give me a Coptic roll.
No, you're a black dude.
No.
No.
Oh yeah.
Good.
I stole the stewardess's outfit.
It was Latin or something then.
Yeah. No problem. You see,
you can't go inside.
It appears that the glass, all the stained glass in the chamber that was inaccessible, seems to be swirling together and stuff. And they're like, yes, the avatar of our god is forming.
Yeah. Just very basic at the moment. I haven't really done much. Just stuff.
Stained glass, huh?
Allowed to survive.
Do we want to shoot the stained glass?
Yes.
All right. It'll give us away because of the noise of our guns, but
it will totally give it. Just activating the guns will give you away.
It's not one of these where you've got to learn. There's a couple. You might want to run.
But what about the kid? The kid's been just laying there forgotten right now.
Yeah, well, that's the thing at the moment. The kid's forgotten, so nobody's gonna focus on him if we disrupt it or
with the basic weapons.
Okay.
I was trying to.
I mean, it's either that or sit and watch and see what happens, but yeah.
No. So as far as...
Pardon me, you're going to sit and watch and see what happens?
No. It's either that or just sit and watch and see what happens.
No.
Which so I think we've decided we're not going to do.
As far as I know, there's no recipes to build stuff.
Okay.
So they're doing a summoning type spell?
Well, they're causing a looks like a stained glass golem to form.
You don't know what the you got like trial and error type thing, or I suppose you just
All right, why don't we just get the kid and bounce out of here? We can come back for this.
Yep.
Really?
No problem. Give me a simple stealth roll, and that will happen.
Yeah, I've noticed things like killing some of the animals and stuff in it is a bit glitchy.
Give me a simple spot hidden roll on your way out of the stained glass place that you came into.
Yeah, we both crit.
But no,
you both critted?
You can obviously get it or make.
You guys both go, oh, look. And you see, it looks like spectacles made out of stained glass with a place to insert a kris.
We've got to learn how to do that.
Small kris. Got it. Right. You guys head off, and Yeah, that's end of adventure. Remind me you were on the breaker and that you've got the kid.